Why that of the NLC is critical because the Imo State governor refused an election because they sent talks to the secretary. The election was supposed to be held. They took away lots of equipment belonging to the NLC so they couldn't hold the election. But that substantive executive of CUC in email, we could send you their contact.
This drama runs. Okay, well, with regards to as well. Meanwhile, in Abuja city capital, or should I say city capital, something is building up as well. The minister is about, some of the things he hopes to correct. And physically, that is what just the city minister to launch a fresh operation. Take a listen to the
mass housing. Each house is supposed to your phone. They have to pay for it. And then those who have contravened, those that were given approval for, they shall have converted it to commercial. Those who have been given commercial have contravened by building residential. Must be a reservation to them of the penalty. People will be deterred from doing this is to make sure that we discourage them. And we discouraging them, we have a penalty to pay. And that penalty must be severe. One of the problems we have is that today, areas onto commercial, and that is B. In the general revenue, we also want to control areas. Go back to the original. If there need amendments, it is the government, it is not for the allotee to on their own. And like I said, the problems we are having is development control is part of the problem. The land problems. So that's why I face the problems you have caused and solve them. No outsider would. What we're bringing outside that is also so that you don't go back. The kind of things I've seen of recent is something else. Yesterday, I was at the bank. Almost over 4 companies. With their lawyers, allocation was given to a company. 2 years, allocation was the folk are given. After 3 years, they decertify the one they refine. So, crisis. You give to B, and later, you give me back my party. Fucking this other person's under your that person just I've never seen to show somebody will be given hectares of land. And it's unacceptable. They give you land, people gonna sell and make money out of it. If that is allocated and sell by themselves, they the necessary facilities. So be diligent. Of course, you know what you are doing. I will monitor what you are doing, and this lasts more than 1 month. From today, it will not last more than 1 month. So whatever funds you pay Access Bank will be able to give you the necessary funds. Now I'm going to meet Access Bank to give you so million. That's the point I'm making now. So you have to work. You write to me what we want. Sorry. Maybe I have more than sorry. I'm talking about net bank, and there'll be a dedicated account for this. The account will be 2: compliance and this for housing.
That's the reality on ground there. Okay, listen, let's take on your calls very quickly. Morning, interesting time as we have to see Lamido Sanusi Kanu provides perspective into rates as we have it in Nigeria. That is providing some economic insight. You are in this kind of situation in this country at this time. But using on via the phone lines, we're streaming live. Okay, that's facebook.com/info Abuja. You can also use Nigeria Info to get your views in on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter remains at Nigeria Info. It's to Nigeria Info from Abuja. The line is 7090000. So join on 080954869. Okay, that's 009744869. And on WhatsApp 09993017. Good morning to you. Good morning. Yes, and I can prove it. Yes, good morning to you. All right, sir.
Now, about blaming, there is no that, there's no that. I please advise him that the law is set now for him to fix Nigeria. It is his own turn now to fix the country. He shouldn't start complaining this stage because it is state had overpowered him. The PDP hand over to him or party, and then find other party that had to him. That is when he can complain. He should complain because he was part of former government. Because he was there. He was supposed to give him the government advice on how to do things. He make money to come out.
How do you know? How do you know he said I make money?
Yeah. Let me come down. Nigerians.
Listen,
so what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to give you advice. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I do.
But please, hit the ground, stop complaining. God Atiku got it. Understand me? Blow the pipe at the TV. I don't know how the security was wanted. It should not have physical loan. Because if it is APC into power, but not from APC, you cannot collect it again.
Okay.
Somebody has to do. You can't you have to take it.
All right. Well, I do hope nobody has to steal. Good morning to you. Welcome to the show. Very well, sir. And you, sir? Yes, good morning.
I'm going to your office. I wrote a letter for you to reply.
Okay. I think I should let. Why do anything about it, sir?
You should tell me now. I wrote something about it.
Okay. I'll see about it. I saw you later.
I'm happy to come and see you.
I have a very busy schedule, sir. Please don't.
Okay. Tell your number to the
No, I would prefer not to have my phone public space, please. Thank you.
Okay,
I would read your letter and I swear I would get someone to contact you, which would reply. Okay.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to you.
All right, sir. Thank you. Good morning to you. Welcome.
Good morning.
In. Vaccine. Welcome. Go on. Oh, I'm going to take you off. Sorry. Yes. Okay. So go on. You have about. All right then. Welcome.
Hello?
Yes, please go on.
I want you to know anyone like the number 3. I tell you, he will stop, he will control and stop. Everybody was the power, and they even giving some more to body. And that time we also told they work together. And now body go around about him. So I talk a lot of the time.
Okay.
So it's time to see Nigeria.
All right, thank you so much. Break, and when we do come back, we take more calls from, and then of course with some of your messages. Stay with us. Crossfire.
This is an announcement.
On Nigeria Info 95.1, and I'm Femi D. Amede. Join the biggest conversation around the national politics every day in a way that is trustworthy, full of passion, and yes, covers the biggest politics and the stories that matter to you. See, you have all the reasons to find out what's going on in Nigeria and be engaged differently. Let's talk. That's the way to go, even this morning.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
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 is Nigeria Info News.
Nigeria Info.
This 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 is Nigeria Info.
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 Or the subject or the point of contention is not even what was contendable all along, which was subsidy, palliatives, and the likes of that. Those were the things that were very contendable, but not anymore. It looks like the NLC president being battered. In Imo State, it's some scar that the NLC is not choosing to let go of. In fact, they do also lay claim to the fact that the Imo State government, under Hope Uzodinma, the governor there, is not living up to expectations, including paying salaries for up to 13 months, and some say 3 years. But in a counter statement, the governor there is also very clear. He has paid the salary of all verifiable workers in the state, essentially saying anyone who has not been paid in this long time is a ghost worker. You're a ghost. We don't pay ghosts in Imo State. And he also takes a jab at the NLC president by saying, you're from Imo State. We thought this would be to our advantage, but lo and behold, you're getting involved in the politics of the land and the likes of that. Meanwhile, the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is concerned. He says under his time, there will be nobody that will be poor, while at the same time, is also clever enough to say that it's a very complex and difficult job because of the affairs and the conduct of his predecessors before now. Good morning to you. I'm glad you joined the show. Good morning.
Good morning, Femi.
Yes, good morning.
Thank you. This is Tyra. Belated happy birthday.
Thank you, madam.
I know that God will protect you.
Amen.
Your family. And give you your heart desire.
Amen.
The country is tough right now, but I know you'll be riding high.
Amen. Oh,
Nigeria Magana, God will touch you.
Nigeria Magana.
Look at from behind.
All right. Well, share with us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, madam.
So I want to talk about. I'll continue to talk about this strike and everything that goes with it. First of all, for Mr. Wike in FCT, I'm saying that he will do well here. He will do well here. Knowing who he is, how stubborn and rugged he is, he will do well in FCT. Because I know that so many people will never be happy with him. But he has the capability to be the minister of FCT. And those wrongs that have been done, I know he can overturn it if he wants to do it. So on that basis, I will always support him, because I know that those things that other people don't have the goal to do, he'll be able to do it. The only problem I had is just what he did in River State during that election period, election fraud. That's just it. Then coming to Labour, for the day, I think that when the head is rotting, the whole body completely is rotting. There's nothing good. In a rotting fish now, that the head is rotting, you cannot, the whole body, the whole part will not be okay. See, if we say that what they did to Labour president, because some are missing their eyes, because they did this, because for Labour this is that and that. I'm not listening to Uso Dema. I'm not listening to them. I said I work in a company where majority of them, the owner is from Imo State, majority of the workers are all from Imo State. So it's not something new that it is. Most of them left for that election. I don't think he can even hold his head high and say that people voted for him that much. 540,000 people voted for him. It's a lie. But that's not the issue.
But that's now contestable. I'm sure somebody will contest that result. So it's contestable. But as far as we know, over 500,000 voted for him, according to INEC results.
Contested. But so if you look at the tricks that these people play, when they come, this gross amount of numbers, when you say 540,000 compared to 71,000 or 64,000, for God's sake, even if you go to court, that's why they say go to court. Where are you going to reconcile it? They know it. So, for me, I think that nobody should even go to court. If the people cannot have the guts to stand up and say they don't want what they don't want, then let them continue.
Okay, let's leave it at that with you. Thank you so much, madam. Grateful to you. Good morning to you. Welcome to the show.
Good morning once again, Dr. Femi D.
Welcome. Good morning.
Calling you from Gwagwalada.
Welcome, Abubakar.
Thank you. We here in Gwagwalada, we're experiencing blackout since the strike commenced.
I hope I have not moved my house to Gwagwalada, because me too, I'm not having light. We
are not having light, and they
we too are not having electricity.
Will not affect power supply. And now we are witnessing contrary.
Yeah.
Please, they should know government policies are inflicting pain. Labor is inflicting pain. Where will ordinary Nigerians go? I don't know. That is my thing.
All right. Thank you so much. Grateful to you. And I wonder about the concept of strike that comes all the way home. Would it have been enough to lock up the government offices? Would that have just served to put out a strike? Or should we also look at the fact that this strike, and now, by the way, this strike is indefinite, and they never striked on the facts that on what people were hoping they would strike on, which was the palliatives, which was the subsidy removal and the likes of that. Negotiations are on with regards to that. And they also talk about the fact that at least you have to be in court with somebody before they're served, or served alternatively. But these realities are there and there. Some say it's for a just cause. Some say, well, if they can carry out some sort of beating on the NLC president, it's only a matter of time when Nigerians, and especially if Labour is fronting a strike or fronting a protest, where if they do come out, the situation could also be upturned in such a way that anybody could be beaten. In fact, in some quarters, the analogy is Nigerians could go through what they experienced under SARS, where the unit of the police force then were quite brutal. So they're saying, if this can happen to the NLC president, the number one Labour man, who says any Nigerian cannot or could not possibly experience being brutalized, being beaten? But for what cause? That's what is contestable or has remained contestable now. Emiala from New Carriage says, good morning, FMD and Nigeria Info. The president has nothing to complain about. We have enough money to fix our refineries as he promised to fix Port Harcourt refinery by December. We're waiting to see the takeoff. God bless Nigeria. Michael writes it in. Good morning, everyone. Afsat shares her views this morning, also saying good morning to everyone. Good morning, Nigeria Info. My name is Eric. Nigeria sliding into one-party system. APC's praise singers can never see anything bad about APC officials. I love the way we were told how Joe Ajero collected money. Can you please educate me on the meaning of honorable minister of your mic and how prayers can be sent in my account? All right. Mysteriously, somehow for some weird reason, I'm not too sure I comprehend that. Yaya, the head boy from Muscat, says, good morning, FMD. Happy born day in arrears. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I was bringing your cake, rain beat half of the cake. And I want to iron it before bringing it. 35 million to bring the body of the student. Okay. Well, thanks for the joke. You want to iron the cake you want to give me before you bring it. Okay, this ironment, may it be ironed. May it be ironed. May it be ironed. That's all I say. 35 million to bring the body of student that was killed in Philippines. Kai, they will charter Air Force One of America. That's the question. Are they chartering Air Force One of America? President Tinubu says Nigeria has no business with poverty. Let him match the talk with walk-ins, okay? I had the head from Aska writing that in this morning. Good morning. Femi, Tinubu is not complaining, but he's saying something. He's capable to deliver Nigeria. Why Kenyado writing that in? Well, Mahmoud is the worst in the history of INEC. Bimbo Lani from Ushafa writes that in this very morning. INEC chairman should just resign and save Nigeria from all the things we're going through, political suicide and the likes of it. It qualifies as the worst election chairman ever. Good morning, Femi. My name is Jasper from Garki. I think Nigeria should support NLC and embark on the strike. Let's see how it will go out, at least for once in Nigeria, because without unity, there's no nation increasing. NLC and TUC is the only legal revolutionary force left for us now as a nation. Peaceful revolution all over the nation is the solution to fight against bad governance in Nigeria. A big thanks to everybody who was written in. I'm grateful to you. Let's check in with the team from Shelter Go this very morning as they share with us the opportunities they have for us.
This is a sponsored program.
This is Nigeria Info.